What's up everybody, Pete the Hybrid Guy here, and today we're looking at our 2006 Toyota Prius. We're going to get in and fix that center console armrest so we can get comfortable again while driving. So let's dive into this project and see what it requires. Taking a look at the center console or the armrest of our 2006 Toyota Prius, we can see that the cloth material that normally adorns this is missing. And in place of it is some carbon fiber overlay that the previous owner so articulately put on here for us. This isn't very comfortable while driving, so we're going to fix that. I'm probably just going to leave that little layer of carbon fiber on there since it's not going to do anything to hinder us putting the padding back on. But what I want to do is get this recovered so we can have a nice comfortable drive for when the new owner takes this car home. To get this project started, it's actually pretty easy. To get this off, all we really need to do is pop our back piece off and set it out of the way. What that will do then is expose 4 screws, which are here, 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 and here. This cover will lift right off, and we'll get this out and on the bench and assess it from there. Now before you get this project started, it's helpful to know what it is that you need. What I did is I went to the local fabric store and I sourced some of my own suede for this project. Now I happen to have another Prius at the shop, go figure, and I borrowed the top off of that one to make a template for what I have here. And then I used that template and also got some thicker foam and made a template out of that. What my process today here is going to be is to just simply take this lid, take all the screws out of it, pull it apart, and then wrap this top with the foam and then the suede top. What I'll use is some Tacky Spray to help get this glued down to the foam, and then once I get this cover wrapped on there nice and tight, it should give me a nice good fit and finish. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this apart, then let's take a look at the pieces and see how we need to put it together. It's helpful to have a trim removal tool so you can get in between the top and the bottom layer and pry that out. Forgot to tell you that earlier. But once you do, this will pop right out and we can see the separated pieces. Simple as that. Now taking a look on the inside here, we can see there's some leftover goo from the top that used to be on here. I don't necessarily need to take all of this carbon fiber wrap off on there. I could if I really wanted to, but I don't feel the need to. Underneath here, there are some tabs right here that we're going to use when we fold the new material over and lock them into these tabs. If you want to and you have a staple gun or something like that, you can also staple them into, but I'm going to put some spray tacky on there and then fold them over and clamp them on with some clamps. That should be sufficient. So what I'm going to do at this point is test fit my padding. See if I need to make any trim. The padding should come down right to the edge. So I do need to trim a little bit of my padding. I'm going to trim it back here, cut it off right there so it's nice and flush with the back side, and then I'm going to give myself a little trim on this side as well. The reason that I'm going to do that is because I have quite a bit of overhang after centering this armrest piece right in the middle. I'm not going to be putting my arms up under here or so much back there. It's right here that we want all that comfort. So that's where I'm going to focus putting all of that padding. Once I get this trimmed up, then I can set it on there, and then I can lay this out and take a look and see where we need to wrap it over. After looking at it and checking my template, the way that you need to cover is, if you've done the template properly, you'll have 2 slits in the back. That's going to go to this rounded portion back here. And as you fold it up and on, these corners are going to crinkle, and then as this top goes back on, it's going to help lock everything in place. So what I'm going to do is put my foam pad down, and then I'm going to put my cloth under it and roll it up and start tucking it into the tabs that are right on the sides here. I'm gonna get some clothespins and help clamp this along as I roll that in. So let's get to it. So I've got this back together. It actually ended up being a little bit more difficult than I anticipated, so I stopped my footage and wrapped it off camera. As you can see from the pictures, what I ended up doing was putting the foam on first, and then I wrapped and glued in the cover over the top of it. Now that I've got it all back together, it looks professionally done. And just to see how much money I actually saved, I stopped in to see a local upholstery person. This particular armrest, me providing the materials, he wanted to charge me $85 just to wrap it with my provided materials. That's a lot of money. I was able to replace this with better foam padding and a nice suede cover for less than 20 bucks. So that's a great deal. Now, let's get this back into the car and get this project wrapped up for today. We've got the top all repaired. Now it's just time to get it back on there and call this project done. We just finished up our center armrest project with this 2006 Toyota Prius. I'm really excited about that because now it's nice and comfortable when I take this for a drive. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.